Okay, joint manager Luke Garrard before Derby Day tomorrow, obviously away to Barnet. Luke, coming off back-to-back league wins, what's the atmosphere been in the camp? Coming into this game.
Positive, really positive. Obviously, getting confidence from winning games of football. You can see that there's a nervousness to us. We go 2-0 up, we concede the goal, and we sort of feel we need to hold on to things as opposed to going to attack teams. And it's nice that we are in a decent run of form in the league. I think we're currently 11th in the form guide from our last 10 games, and we need to keep building on it. And like you suggest, it's Derby Day tomorrow. Slightly foreign. We normally go down there on Boxing Day. We haven't faced them yet in previous years, but this will be the second game we've faced them, and fingers crossed we go there and get another result.
Yeah, obviously we faced Barnet back in September, lost that game 1-0. What did you learn from that game, and also what do you think's changed? Obviously, that was a long time ago in the season. What's changed since then?
Jamal Fifield, Regan Griffiths, Liam O'Neill, Kwesi Appiah, all featured in the game. We have the likes of Jack Payne, Angela Balanta, Eric O'Souza back. You have Charles Claydon, Robinson, Jamari Clark in the squad available for selection. So a lot's changed in terms of what is in our building. Obviously, they've recruited since then. They brought in the likes of Cropper, Hooper, but they're very similar to what they've been in recent weeks to when we faced them back in September. Frustrating, we lost that game from a set piece, and look, they're massive. And you look at the stats against us, we've conceded far too many this year that has cost us, whether that's equalisers or losses. But in terms of that, for me, tomorrow, we go to the Hive. They're in fantastic season. Yes, they're in a dip of form currently, but they've had such a great start that it's not dented them. They're currently sitting third in the table. They're on the FA Trophy run. They've just unfortunately lost to Newport in the FA Cup, but he's done fantastic, Dean Brennan, and what he's got to his disposal is great. The likes of Kabamba, the likes of Brunty, the likes of Pritchard, Gorman, as a defence that are very comfortable defending 1v1 high at the park. And we've worked on bits this week. We've had a free week to work on bits and to really get a game plan together to hopefully, fingers crossed, go there and win a game of football.
Yeah, you've mentioned Barnet's form. It's fair to say that their league form in the last few weeks hasn't been great. What do you put that down to? And also, does that give you a bit of confidence going into tomorrow?
I can't answer his questions. I can't answer what's going on in his building, what that looks like. Going on three fronts, I don't know. It's about what we do. We're going into a derby against a side that has already had the one over on us. They've beat us, and that hurts me being a Barnet boy and a Boreham manager. I want to beat Barnet, as do any game. This isn't a big game like it was on Saturday against Oxford City. I know where we're at in terms of this Christmas period and what we want to get a return in and the games we want to get a return in. But we go there and we need to ensure that we put on a performance to warrant a result. We've got ourselves a win against Oxford City. We got Kidderminster coming to town on Boxing Day. We need to ensure that we come away with something from the Hive, and that's what we'll be looking to do. Like I suggest, I don't know their dip of form. I don't know why that's happened. I believe that happens across the course of a season for every side, barring Chesterfield, because at the minute they are romping it. But like I said, he's done fantastic for that football club. He's had a superb start for this season, which has allowed them to have a blip. And no doubt he'll want to get back on an upward curve against us tomorrow, and we need to ensure that that's not the case.
Yeah, and we are coming into that busy Christmas period. Obviously, got the game of Barnet and then the double header against Kidderminster Harriers. What does your side need to do to come out of that with the maximum points possible?
Be fluid, be ready to work. We've got a Christmas period. They're in on Christmas Eve, ready to work, and the festive period is very busy for any footballer, but we're in the entertainment business and we need to ensure that there's a focus, consistency to the work we do. The biggest game for me is tomorrow. And that could have been against Solihull, that could have been against Bromley, that could have been against Oxford City. Our mentality at this football club is the biggest game is the next game. We'll focus on Kidderminster, latter stages of the day tomorrow and obviously Christmas Eve, but the biggest game for this football club is tomorrow because it's the next. So yeah, we go there fully prepped, fully ready to put on a performance to go and win a game of football.